We know there are thousands of British expats right around the EU. Now that there's finally a deal on the table that appears to be progressing, is the approach of a Brexit day starting to sink in for them?
Well, far away from the politics, that's what I've been speaking to British people based here in Brussels about in the last couple of days. They're still feeling a bit worried despite the clarity and despite this summit taking place on Sunday. Let's take a look at this report.
This is downtown Brussels. It feels far away from the EU quarter where UK negotiators are finalising their divorce papers. Some Brussels-based Britons are still inconsolable.
It's a strange experience for both sides, knowing that your life is being negotiated on, and I live here in Brussels, I work here in Brussels, and it's just a couple of miles away in the offices at Schumann that they're negotiating on my future, basically.
But this young professional is not leaving his fate in anyone's hands. He's a man with a plan.
My plan in life now is I'm going to become Belgian. I live and work in Belgium, I pay my taxes here, and to me that's actually the only sensible route out of this that I see. No agreement, no deal, no kind of right to remain in Belgium is going to guarantee me for the long term what I want, especially if I ever want to move to another European country. I just have to stay here a few more years and then I'm an EU citizen again. But no, my life will, will never be quite the same again after this. It's changed a lot of stuff.
Same for this Brussels-based British national Rosalind Lester. I joined her during her workout at the local gym to hear how Brexit has impacted her. She's already applied for Belgian nationality.
I'm British and I'm really proud of my British nationality, but I grew up in Belgium and Belgium is my home. So when the Brexit result was announced 2 years ago, I was just quite devastated, really. I just felt like a child in a messy divorce because I felt like I would have to kind of choose between two identities that are important to me.
Dennis Abbott too. The bubbly Brit has been in Brussels for over 18 years, recognises the EU is not perfect, but wants to stay in it.
I'm not a massive EU fan. I've worked for the EU and became even less of a fan, but it's probably the least bad option. And it's nowhere near as bad as the British public have been told it is over the 20 or 30 last years.
Robert Francis is also personally upset by Brexit, but the director of this public affairs company has no more time to grieve. Brexit's keeping him busy, and this week he even picked up an award for offering the best advice to industry to help them prepare for Brexit.
Since approximately August, our organisation has been inundated, and so I think that just basically shows that now industry is getting very upset and concerned, and there isn't any certainty out there at all currently. So business is having to organise itself at this point now, but it doesn't have any idea or any perspective further.
Perspective and certainty, something all Brits in Brussels hope to have soon.
So as you can see there, Brits in Brussels not putting much faith in politicians regardless of the progress on talks between the UK and Brussels.
Yeah, very big weekend ahead for the Brexit deal. Méabh Mc Mahon in Brussels, thank you for now.